Joining us in the first portion of the show is the famous Reverend Ike.
Once upon a time, in a world before the rise of modern prosperity preachers such as Creflo Dollar, Joel Osteen, and Kenneth Copeland, there was a trailblazer named Reverend Ike who laid the foundation for the prosperity teachings we see today. Reverend Ike was a charismatic and influential preacher who captivated people with his sermons about wealth, abundance, and the power of positive thinking. He believed wholeheartedly that everyone had the right to live a life of prosperity and abundance, and he delivered his message with unwavering enthusiasm.
First of all, I got into this business of praying for people to get money and teaching people to get money because in my ministry, I found out that that was people's greatest problem. Paul said that the love of money is the root of all evil until I came along to correct him. It is the lack of money more than the love of money that is the root of all evil.
In an era when prosperity teachings were not as mainstream as they are now, Reverend Ike approached biblical teachings from a different perspective than the traditional norm of his time.
Every mind takes the name of the Lord when it says, I am. Let me hear everybody say, I am. I am.
He challenged established beliefs and doctrines, offering a fresh and unconventional interpretation of the scriptures.
You have taken it, now what are you going to do with it? Don't mess it up.
This approach set him apart not only from his peers, but also from these modern prosperity preachers who often adhere closely to traditional interpretations.
Here in this church, we do not advise you to kneel down when you pray. The position of bowing down and kneeling is a position in which to get kicked.
He emphasized the empowerment and the manifestation of personal desires using biblical principles. He believed that Jesus' teachings on faith, abundance, and divine favor were applicable in the pursuit of worldly success and material wealth. This perspective departed from the more traditional understanding of Jesus' teachings and focused on spiritual salvation and moral values.
You see, I am is God. And whatever you add to I am, you become. Whatever you add to I am is added unto you.
Reverend Ike offered a unique and thought-provoking perspective. His interpretation challenged the traditional boundaries of religious teachings. In contrast, modern prosperity teachers often blend elements of traditional biblical teachings with their own emphasis on financial prosperity and personal success. While their teachings may vary, they generally promote the ideal that faith and positive thinking can lead to material abundance.
So you have no guilt over being rich?
No guilt because I teach success and prosperity. I feel called of God to teach and to preach success and prosperity without apology. And that is my calling.
The ultimate realization that brings money to you, here it is. I am money.
In summary, Reverend Ike's teaching set him apart from modern prosperity preachers by emphasizing the application of biblical principles for personal desires and worldly success. He challenged conventional beliefs, sparking a distinctive conversation within the religious community. Even today, him saying that Jesus is a principle and God residing within us remains a radical concept, making his influence enduring and relevant even in 2023 and beyond.
You can do what you want to do. You can have what you want to have if you believe in the God in you.
You are dealing with the nature of divine principle. And you are going to get a reaction.